as did Cox. You see on his on the left, Gerry Thompson playing a deck he's been writing about a lot on the Star City Games Premium side in white-black humans.
Yeah, so this deck heavily features the new Xanthrid Necromancer to go alongside a lot of the traditional Aristocrats cards, so Blood Artist, Cartel Aristocrat. It's using Champion of the Parish like the first Aristocrats deck was, because there's so many humans. It's playing Gather the Townsfolk. You can sack those tokens to make zombies with Xanthrid Necromancer. It's also like a Lingering Souls deck with Sorin. Very important in this deck. It's your anthem. Also, his Mutavault is another human. Managed to fit a couple into the mana base because it's now a black-white deck instead of the traditional 3-color Aristocrats. Obsidian Ghost Council down for Gerry, facing down its natural enemy Thragtusk and a Huntmaster plus Wolf token out of the Jund deck.
You see Gerry's hand right now. He's got Lingering Souls. He's actually going to fade out the Ghost, the Obsidian. He's got Lingering Souls and looks like a decent amount of lands. So it looks like he might be flooding out pretty badly this game. You see Swamp, Isolated Chapel, and then just Lingering Souls in his hand. In his graveyard, he has Cartel Aristocrat and just Appetite for Brain. So it looks like he's flooding out pretty badly here. As Fortner has a Thragtusk, a Huntmaster Fells, a Wolf token, and then another Huntmaster Fells coming into play right now. So it looks like he is in some pretty serious trouble.
Yeah. It also looks like Gerry knew about that Huntmaster. It looked like he cast an Appetite for Brains and just found a loaded hand.
Yeah. So he draws Cartel Aristocrat for the turn. See, he has that Lingering Souls that he can play and flash back, which he can do a lot of chump blocking with, but he is under some serious duress, and he has to cast spells basically for the rest of this game because those Huntmasters are just looming to flip into Ravager of the Fells.
Yeah, any flip. Gerry's at 8 life. That's, with a 4 damage swing on those Huntmasters plus the trample, I have no idea how he would survive that.
Yeah. So we'll see what he's going to be able to come up with. You also got that Mutavault there in the back row. But he's drawn a lot of lands thus far, has Thompson. And we'll see if he's going to be able to craft his way back. I mean, Obsidian's one heck of a Magic card, but I don't know if we can get him out of this situation.
Yeah. Especially because it can't attack. If he's trying to block with it, it's not going to gain him more life out of the situation. It's just kind of tied down as a 5-mana 5/5. Let's see, Gerry figuring out. Looks like he's playing Cartel Aristocrat here. Thinking about his options. He's played Lingering Souls, which appears that he's going to do. Not leaving back Mutavault. Having to tap down to 1 mana open, cannot block. But even with this, Phillip's just in a situation where you just pass the turn and flip some Huntmasters.
Yeah, that's the big thing here, because I don't think Gerry can't blink out his Obsidian now.
Yep.
And Phillip does have the opportunity now to just be able to blink out he has the opportunity to just pass the turn, flip his Huntmasters and the Ravager of the Fells, get 2 triggers, and clear some things up that way.
Yeah, and if, Gerry's under the gun of 2 4-power Tramplers, Thragtusk, 2 Wolf tokens then. And if he plays multiple spells to try and get back in, 2 more Wolf tokens, 2 more life, and 2 more flips eventually.
Yep.
Looks like a bonfire might resolve this pretty fast too.
Yeah, that might actually make it really easy, because it looks like it's going to be a bonfire for 1. Cartel Aristocrat's going to sacrifice those 2 tokens, give itself protection from multiple colors. Fortner's going to cast a Tragic Slip. It's going to target the Obsidian Ghost Council. It will have Morbid, of course, because of the Spirit tokens dying. And that might be the end here. So he's going to sacrifice that to Cartel Aristocrat as well. Everything going to get turned sideways. Aristocrat going to get in front of Thragtusk. 2, 4, 6, 8. Thompson going to go down to 1. Draw his card. It's a Doomed Traveler. So he does have a Lingering Souls that he can flash back.
And a Mutavault to chump with. May actually be a Gather the Townsfolk, or is it?
It's either Doom Traveler or Gather the Townsfolk.
One of these is significantly better.
All right, well, if he's... all right, in for 2.
Gather
the Townsfolk going to make 5 soldiers because of Fateful Hour.
Very faithful. I think I've lifetime only Fateful Hour that card once.
I've actually never seen a Fateful Hour before.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
I've had it happen once, ever. It's a very narrow kind of thing that pops up. The card wasn't played all that much, but when it happens... There haven't been many other Fateful Hour cards actually played either.
Yeah, almost none. Just like Faith... I think almost just Faith Shield. Thompson's going to do a bunch of blocking here.
Okay, so we've got some humans in front of some tokens. The Huntmasters are just going to hang back, flip later. Gerry's setting up to sacrifice to save his aristocrat from the Thragtusk, trade off all of his human tokens for wolf tokens in this Thragtusk, leaving Phillip with 2 unflipped Huntmasters and a beast token to Gerry's Mutavault, Cartel Aristocrat, and Spirit token. But these Huntmasters are just going to flip here.
Gerry really hoping that he's going to cast a spell, and he acts like he's dragon slip. He does not, and he's going to concede the game. So Phillip Fortner is going to win this match 2-1, defeating Gerry Thompson. Jund wins again, defeating white-black humans. So Phillip Fortner going to move on to 4-0. Thompson down to 3-1. As we bring it back to the booth here for you guys, going to take a look.